the future. Just reach out.
Unbroken, Path to Redemption. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Pieces or cups? Pieces or cups? Pieces or cups? Pieces in cups! Man, we're killing it over here, huh? Not sorry. Reese's.
Welcome back to the State Farm FS1 College Football Halftime Show.
Kyle Rittering here with the 10-yard grab, put Fresno State up 13-0 quickly in the first. It's now 16-7 at the break. Tense times in the Texas and USC camps. Sputtering 1-1 starts for both was really the main talking point heading into their Trilogy Edition encounter tonight on Fox in Austin. Picked things up, the Longhorns up 2 third quarter, and boy, everything went the Longhorns' way in the second half. Ellinger to Joshua Moore, his first career touchdown. Chase McGrath, a 50-yard field goal. This isn't going to go well, Matt.
Yeah, special teams has really been a disappointment all season long, especially in this game. The blocked field goal right there results in a big play, obviously a touchdown, and then a couple shanks on punts. So field position is key, and then Texas just took the momentum, Rob, as you said, in the second half, and they just couldn't be stopped. We talked about the lack of rushing game from the Trojans when we were covering it, Matt. -5 yards rushing today. Number 10, Washington at Utah. Miles Gaskin. He's got 104 yards already. Here's 38 of them and a touchdown.
Yeah, and he's been there 104 years. It's amazing. Jake Browning, Miles Gaskin, they've done a tremendous job since they've been there. It's a tough place to play for them. Really a good start for this Washington team.
Matt, you love a good double reverse, don't you?
I love a good double reverse. You see Jake Browning right there with the lead block, and this is it. This is great for Washington. Miles Gaskin is getting going in this football game against a tough defense right there. A little creativity, getting their athletes the ball in space.
Number 23, Arizona State on the road. San Diego State, Juwan Washington ties things up at 7.
But they just keep loading up and running back there.
Okay.
San Diego State, nice start.
Manny Wilkins, I got it. I got it.
And the point.
Aztecs just leveled it up, though, at 14. Number 4, Ohio State in the first half gave up a 93-yard touchdown run, the longest ever against the Buckeyes. Nick Bosa had to leave the game in the third, a lower abdomen strain. How about the defense once again stepping up? Draymond Jones, the interception, if you will. Buckeyes' second defensive touchdown of the game. They're up 5. Sean Robinson at 3:08 passing to Trevante Heights here. 5-point game. And then Dwayne Haskins, Robert.
Boy, he has been tremendous all season long. Throwing with great accuracy, but as you can see right there, using the legs. And we may see more of him using the legs when Urban Meyer gets back and starts calling plays.
TCU at Texas next Saturday on Fox. A little trickeration from BYU. The Tuta all alone in the end zone. BYU up 7, fourth quarter. Taiwan Deal. Tied at 21s. Badgers down 3, though. Less than a minute to go. 42 yards to force overtime. Nope. Wisconsin, their first loss of the season. They're at Iowa next Saturday on Fox.
On Fox.
Fox.
Yes.
12th-ranked LSU at 7th-ranked Auburn. Jarrett Stidham, a little play action to put the Tigers up 21-10. The Auburn Tigers. Joe Burrow. Thoughts, Matt?
I'll tell you what, Joe Burrow, he doesn't have the stats, and I don't think he's going to have the stats all season long. It's not really what their offense does, but I'll tell you what, he made some big throws and big plays down the stretch to give his team a chance to win this football game.
Cole Tracy from 42 yards out. Stud.
Big win for LSU in the SEC West Division. They still have Alabama and Georgia left on their schedule.
Speaking of Alabama, for the first time in their history, guys, they have put up at least 50 points in their opening 3 games of the season. They mauled Ole Miss tonight in Oxford.
I'll tell you what, the way Tua throws the football, and we've talked about it all season long so far, that Nick Saban has not had a quarterback like this with an arm, accuracy, the mobility, clicking on all cylinders.
Plus, he's a lefty.
And the ball just comes out a little better spin.
Kyler Murray looking for Marquise
Hollywood
Brown, 75-yard strike. Sooners just like that up 10-0 in Ames. Remember, Iowa State upset the Sooners in Norman last year. Zeb Nolan, Hakeem Butler hooked up a couple times for some long touchdowns. This tied it up at 10s.
You remember, this is a backup quarterback with Kempt out. It's a tremendous performance. More than 300 yards passing today for the Cyclones.
But Trey Sermon from 22 yards out. Sooners survive and remain unbeaten with a 10-point win. An unexpected, roll it! Thank you. An unexpected scoreline in Lincoln on the way, and one of the bravest, gutsiest punt returns you will ever witness. You're going to want to watch it.
Time. It shouldn't be measured by clocks. It should be measured by how long Steak and Lobster is back at Outback. Backed by popular demand, Steak and Lobster starting at $15.99, and time is limited. So hurry in today. Outback Steakhouse. Aussie rules.
The more you travel, the more your well-being can get left behind. But there's a place that doesn't come with that compromise. A place designed to help you be your best. Welcome to Weston, where you're given a choice. Not just to get up, but to rise.
We know you can always find common ground on the water. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops in Cabela's, where incredible selection, great people, and an experience like no other all come together. Shop our stores and online for great deals on great gear. And save thousands on America's favorite fishing and recreational boats during our model year clearance sale. Bass Pro Shops in Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
Tonight, the binge beckons. Oh yeah, still watching. Grab Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. Your choice of 3 legendary flavors, 3 delicious dips, and 25 boneless wings. All for just $15.99. Only at Wingstop.
Being bold means rising up. So actions in the game, or in today's extended classroom, nurture the critical thinking skills, the disciplines that go beyond the scoreboard or academic rankings to impact the industries and neighborhoods of a community. That's the purpose that binds us. When academics and athletics rise together, the sky's the limit.
My name is Jeff Sheldon, and I'm the founder of UpMonk. Before ShipStation, it was crazy. Like, it's great when you see, 100 orders come in, but then you realize I got 100 orders that I actually have to ship out. ShipStation streamlined that whole process. The order data, the weights of the items, everything is seamlessly put into ShipStation. So when we print the shipping label, everything's pretty much done. It's so much easier. So now we're ready, bring on the orders.
ShipStation, the #1 choice of online sellers. Go to shipstation.com/try and get 2 months free.
FX. What does this symbol mean?
Holy moly!
That I do know.
You knew that.
I did know that.
That is definitely bigger than the last one.
Welcome back to the State Farm FS1 College Football Halftime Show.
Boise State punting, bad idea. Carius Green returns it.
Good job with the block there. Took it right off the toe. That kid could block kicks for me.
You like that? B.J. Smith, 26 yards. Troy up 24-13. Remember, Nebraska had to go with their #2 quarterback. Here's Andrew Bunch, and it's picked. Big Ten lost 7 non-conference games to unranked teams this Saturday. Ouch. Keegan Brewer, folks, for North Texas, did not call for a fair catch. Arkansas could have lit him up there and said, "You better run for your life, Keegan."
Oh, my goodness.
I love it.
Seriously, the bravery is off the charts with that.
Well, I mean, somehow I'm guessing it was a mistake. He realized that he didn't call fair catch, and they didn't realize. Absolutely, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it was a mistake.
You think Florida State knows what they're doing?
Oh, you beat me to it. Credit to Syracuse, but
Syracuse.
I mean, come on, Seminoles 30-7. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Stanford, they knew what they were doing. They're like, you know what, Bryce Love, take the day off. We're at number 9. We got UC Davis, which should be fine. KJ Costello continues to find this groove with JJ Arcega-Whiteside.
Yeah, just you can see him using that body, just boxing out on that one. This one here again, just a big body. Throw it up on the right side of him, let him go up and catch him.
I'll be doing that tomorrow in my son's game.
Justin Herbert, he might have a couple plays for you, Matt.
Yeah, he's been solid all season long.
Stanford, Oregon next week.
Yeah, Stanford, Oregon next week. Oregon's got Washington coming to town in a couple weeks, so keep an eye on Oregon.
I like the Ducks, man. Like the future of UCLA as well. Theo Howard gets it, takes it home, 45-yard strike. Bruins within striking distance to the Bulldogs. Second half kick next.
Nebraska versus Michigan. All eyes are on Harbaugh's big house bullies. But when you're the new kid and have something to prove, you punch that guy in the mouth. Nebraska, Michigan, next Saturday at 11:30 Eastern. Sponsored by Dave & Buster's. Live on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You got a Ram. What made you do that?
A lot of reasons. A comfort you wouldn't believe. Luxury everywhere you look. Not to mention legendary Hemi V8 power.
Maybe I should switch.
More people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. And now get $1,000 bonus cash if you make the switch during Ram Power Days. During Ram Power Days, get an average $10,433 in total values on select all-new 2019 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
I'm Captain Obvious, and Hotels.com rewards me basically everywhere. So why am I hosting a dental convention after party in my Vegas suite? Or wearing a full-body wetsuit at this spa retreat? Or sliding into this ski lodge with my mini horse Kevin? Because Hotels.com lets me do me, right? Sorry, the cold makes him a little hoarse. Hotels.com. You do you and get rewarded. You're wearing a hat. That's funny.
I am the DQ $4 burger in Blizzard. I'm a mini Blizzard and a burger for just $4. Holy cheeseburgers, it comes with a Blizzard, is what people will say. Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
Your hair is so soft. Did you use Head & Shoulders 2-in-1?
I did, Mom. Want to try it?
Yes.
It intensely moisturizes your hair and scalp and keeps you flake-free.
Manolo, look at my soft hair. I should be in the shot now, too. Try Head & Shoulders 2-in-1.
Sam Darnold and the Jets take on Myles Garrett and the Browns. When it's on, it's on.
We gonna go get it!
Thursday Night Football, Thursday at 8, only on NFL Network.
Oh, my stomach. What's wrong? It always happens when I eat. Bloating, indigestion. Always? Well, yeah. Don't you? I used to. Have you tried probiotics? Yeah, but they never work. I thought so too, but then I tried Peptiva.
Peptiva is the first ever doctor-formulated probiotic that works at night with key ingredients backed by not one, not two, but over 7 clinical studies. And right now you can get a complimentary sample by texting FOLD to 369-369. Peptiva works while you sleep to soothe indigestion, cramping, bloating, even constipation while promoting digestive health.
And it has time-released melatonin to help you get the best sleep of your life. Okay, now that sounds good.
See why Peptiva is flying off the shelves at GNC. Get your complimentary sample now by texting FOLD to 369-369. That's FOLD to 369-369.
It's on me, dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
A beautiful night for football here at
at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena as we get set to start the third quarter, 16-7. Fresno State leading UCLA. Justin Kutcher alongside DeMarco Murray and Petros Papadakis. And DeMarco, let's start with UCLA. They didn't look great early on, but they gained some momentum as the half went along.
Yeah, they started off very slow and sluggish. They had a couple penalties and a couple turnovers. If they continue to let Theo Howard get going, get him the ball in space, throw it downfield. Now they have to also use Caleb Wilson. And if this defense can continue to put pressure on this Fresno State offense, I think they'll be fine this half.
All right, let's talk about Fresno State because they looked awesome to start the game.
Yeah, well, they are what they are, which is a veteran-laden, mature football team that's not intimidated by the environment. They were on the road last week at Minnesota, and it was a load for them. They lost the game at the very end, kind of a heartbreaker. Jim Tedford knows his team is ready to rock and roll down here. This is something they look forward to and relish. We talked about it, and they've looked pretty mature and composed throughout the night.
And UCLA will receive the kick to open up this third quarter. So we'll see if UCLA can kind of carry that momentum that they had to close out the first half. Asa Fuller will kick off. Demetric Felton makes the fair catch at the 6, so UCLA will take over at the 25-yard line. Dorian Thompson-Robinson got off to a bit of a shaky start. And then all of a sudden, after that defense made that strip fumble recovery, it seemed like his nerves settled down. He had that touchdown pass, 5 for 11, 86 yards, 45 of them coming on that touchdown pass to Theo Howard.
In this half, he has to take over. He has to calm down, like you mentioned, and just relax.
On first down, it's Irby. And Irby gets hit right away by George Helmuth.
And we've watched UCLA run the ball into that brick wall, Helmuth this time, over and over again.
Yeah, you know, these running backs, they're not getting those big explosive plays. They're really not getting lathered up. But then this Chip Kelly's offense, they're going to use multiple backs. They're going to try to keep them fresh, but you never know when one will pop, and you just got to wait and see.
Second down and 11. DTR throwing into space, was looking for his tight end, Caleb Wilson.
He thought he was going in, and Caleb thought he was going out. A miscommunication between really one of the more productive players in the Pac-12 last year, Caleb Wilson, at tight end, a transfer from USC. That doesn't happen very much. And the freshman DTR. Big third down again, long one.
3rd and 11 to open up this third quarter for the Bruins. Thompson-Robinson has plenty of time. Now he takes the shot. Mike Bell was there up against Kyle Phillips, and Mike Bell, who had a really strong first half, is there on coverage, and that'll force a 3 and out.
Yeah, just miscommunication. You get pushed. You can't have this. You were looking at one of these players to make a play, and they both fall on the ground. You can't have this in this offense. And great job by the Fresno State secondary. 7 starters returned, a very veteran, savvy group on the back end.
Stephen Flintoff to punt. Got a 70-yarder off in the first half. Keyshawn Jackson must have punt. Loose ball. And it looks like UCLA has recovered. They have.
Just when we talked about the maturity of the Bulldogs, one of their best players makes a play that keeps the Bruins' hopes alive.
Johnny Denblaker, the snapper, is down there to make the recovery. The muff punt by Keyshawn Johnson.
You saw him just look. He wasn't looking at the ball. You have to look the ball in, and you saw his head go straight to the special teams, and he didn't look the ball in. That's why he dropped that ball, that punt there.
After the non-turnable to the muff punt, here's DTR scrambling. And he gets chased out of bounds by George Helmuth. And he'll be marked out at the 6, an 11-yard scramble there by DTR.
I would love to see them use DTR more in the run game. The running backs, they're not getting those big plays, but he has great mobility, escaped the pocket well, but he has to protect himself. And as you saw there, getting out of bounds, don't take those unnecessary hits. But good job there by Dorian Thompson-Robinson and getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
So-so Jamabo now in at tailback on 1st and goal. They give it to Jamabo. Jamabo trying to keep those legs going. He'll get a yard. George Helmuth has been active here in this 3rd quarter, but remember, they capitalized in the 1st half off that strip fumble, and now it's a muff punt. Can they capitalize here to open up the 2nd?
UCLA's done some good things to get their offense in a good position again. Again, the veteran-laden Fresno defense does not want to give up a touchdown in this situation. But talking about Thompson-Robinson, I thought he did a great job on that scramble 2 plays ago. Just feeling the moment and taking off. Let's see if he can do it here in the goal line.
Thompson-Robinson to the end zone. Flag is thrown, intended for Kyle Phillips, who came in late. But let's wait to see what this flag is for. Fresno penalized just 1 time in the 1st half for 10 yards. UCLA 7 times for 73 yards. Mark Duddy and his crew talking it over.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Both fouls are against the defense. Holding defense number 9, that penalty is declined. Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 90. That penalty will be enforced. Half the distance to the goal, automatic 1st down.
It's Kevin Atkins, defensive tackle.
There he is right there.
Usually don't see these type of penalties from this Fresno State team. Very disciplined team, but they're starting to get these penalties. You got a muff punt there. Now you let them get inside your own 5-yard line. Let's see if UCLA can take advantage over this. But Fresno State is opening the door, allowing them to score if they can punch it in here.
1st and goal here for UCLA. Ola run for me to the end zone. 2-yard touchdown run. Bolo, Ola run for me.
He's their bigger back in a short yardage situation. Worked out a little bit better than the little guys.
It did. Ola run for me, a big, strong, physical back. And this offensive line, they've been getting pushed back and not controlling the line of scrimmage. Here you see they dominated the line of scrimmage, pushing this defensive front back. And Ola run for me, wide open run. And he's a big guy. He's going to fall in the end zone. He's going to get those tough physical yards for you.
He's the closest thing they have to a hammer. Looked like it there.
Olsen's extra point is good, and we've got ourselves a ball game here at the Rose Bowl. It all began with a muff punt by Keyshawn Johnson, recovered by Johnny Den Blaker, the long snapper. And it's punctuated by the 2-yard touchdown run by Ola Runfunmi. 2-point game here in the 3rd.
You're not flying? Wow. I mean, give me the 4-hour flight. A couple movies. Next thing you know, we're in the hotel watching TV. But days in the car with the kids? Stopping all the time? Boring. Cool. I don't get it. Well, we like driving.
Memories built to last. They're possible in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe, our most advanced SUV ever.
Turf napping. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are. Hold up. Why would anyone steal turf?
Hey, Ricky, do you know why anyone would steal a large patch of turf?
No, no idea.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
You want to bring the heat? Prove it. With carbs to help fuel muscles. And electrolytes to help replace what you lose in sweat. Studied, tested, proven. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Everyone loves pizza.
We believe pizza should love everybody right back.
This weekend, we're showing the love.
Get a free large one-topping pizza when you download the Papa John's app, spend $12, and use the promo code BETTER-TOGETHER.
This weekend, pizza's on me.
Life Below Zero. New season premieres Tuesday at 9 on National Geographic.
Nebraska, Michigan, next Saturday. Live on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
FS1 College Football is sponsored by Subway. Make it what you want. I don't know what freeway that is, but I've never seen cars move that fast out here in LA.
That's a 10.
What hour? Although Run For Me has made this game that much more fun for all of us, as it is now a 2-point ball game here in this third quarter. J.J. Molson will kick off. Back deep, DeJounte O'Neal and Brian Burt. And there will be no return needed. Time for a game break. Let's check in with Greg Wolf down the road.
Justin, thanks. Kevin Sumlin trying to get his first win with Arizona. It's not been easy against Southern Utah from the FCS. Khalil Tate scrambling, and he's going to find Shun Brown for the 11-yard score. Second touchdown pass for Tate. Wildcats lead 24-17 at the half. Justin, DeMarco Petros, back to you.
So we've got some new faces as coaches in the Pac-12. Kevin Sumlin, one of them. Chip Kelly, one of them. Those two guys are looking for their first wins, respectively.
Sumlin was a receiver coach when I was at Oklahoma. Great offensive mind. I think he'll get that program turned and winning soon.
McMarion does not get the snap off in time. That'll be a delay of game here against Fresno State.
Well, that's uncharacteristic, right? This is what they cannot have in this kind of game. A muffed punt and a delay of game there to start out the drive.
And this is what we were talking about. Slow starts with new schools, some big names. Scott Frost, another loss today. Willie Taggart losing at Syracuse. Sumlin and Chip Kelly both playing tonight. Pac-12 after dark. 1st and 15 now. The handoff to Mims. Mims doesn't get much, 2 yards. Tyler Manoa, true freshman from Hayward, California, with a tackle.
Another one of those big young guys playing young and learning. 6'4", 295 pounds. Along with Mafi, the freshman, 6'2", 380 pounds. A lot of young guys out there for Chip Kelly figuring it out.
2nd and 13. Marcus McMarion. Pump fake, has plenty of time. Now he's going to run, and McMarion gets ripped to the ground. There's the flag, and this will be a face mask. That'll be against Osa Odigizua.
Osa, the younger brother of Owa Odigizua, who was a great defender here for Jim Mora. Violent play, a little too violent. But man, was he rangy. He got a hold of him.
Glad to see he's still apart.
Face mask. The defensive player grabbed the upper collar of the quarterback's jersey.
Upper collar.
Down.
Let's take a look at it. What do you think? Make the call.
Well, it's going to look like it was the face mask. Yeah, that's the upper collar. That's a great call right there. It looked like the face mask because of the violence in which he had a little piece of it with the fingers. That's an interesting call there.
So it's 3rd and 10. McMarion down the sideline. Incomplete, but a flag is thrown along the far side.
I think he saw that he had the penalty, so he took the shot. Pretty smart, savvy guy, Marcus McMarion. Very in control of this offense, other than the delay of game.
Offside, defense number 92 in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
So that's against Odigizua.
And that's how you detour the aggressiveness by this UCLA defense. Snap count, hard count, get them to jump offside. So now you see the pressure, you see where it's coming from. Really heads up play by the senior quarterback McMarion on getting that guy to jump and allowing him to see what they're doing in the secondary.
3rd and 5 with Mims in the backfield. McMarion pumps, and he's going to throw this one away. So the defense does the job again for UCLA. And Petros, we talked about this coming back at the half. We said how Fresno State got off to a great start. What are you seeing defensively from UCLA that has knocked Fresno State maybe off their game a bit offensively?
I just think their coordinator's a little more comfortable.
Yeah, he's sending the blitzes. He's allowing his defensive backs to press, and the defense is back. They're doing a good job covering these receivers now.
Blake Cusick just got that one off. And this will be down at around the 31-yard line. I mean, Cusick just got that one off. The Bruins trailing by 2, but stepping up their game here at home at the Rose Bowl. 16-14, 11:46.
Don't forget that the past can speak to the future.
I'm going to be your substitute.
Don't assume the substitute teacher has nothing to offer. Same goes for a neighborhood. Don't forget that friendships last longer than any Broadway run. Mr. President. Don't settle for your first draft or your 10th draft. You get to create the room where it happens. Just don't think you have to do it alone. The powerful backing of American Express. Don't live life without it.
This is the face of a man watching college football on an 82-inch Samsung QLED TV. He's not watching his team. He doesn't even have a team. He's more of a golf guy. And yet, here we are. Captivating color, gripping 4K. The massive 82-inch Samsung QLED TV. You can't look away.
Phillies, Braves, Giants, Cardinals. Next Saturday at 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
When you rent a car on Turo, you're renting from a real person. No shuttle rides, no waiting in line, and no wandering a car lot. This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
At touchofmodern.com, we explore the world to bring you the most unique products you won't discover anywhere else. From gadgets to watches to fashion, we have the finest collection of curated men's products on Earth.
The craziest product I think I've seen on Touch of Modern was a jetpack.
Live lobsters. Custom motorcycle.
A wristband that shoots a fireball from your open palm.
Touch of Modern is a must-have for the modern man.
Touchofmodern.com, the most unique products all in one place.
If you get FX, you get FX Now free. With FX Now, the biggest movies are at your command.
All right, let's get to work.
Download FX Now. It's free.
Marcus McMaryion was being tended to and is still being tended to on the sideline. His back getting massaged as UCLA will take over at the 33. A little run for me is in the backfield. Thompson Robinson throws intended for Kyle Phillips. Let's go back and take a look at the hit that Marcus McMaryion took that originally was, we thought, a face mask, not.
It could have been a face mask. They probably should have let the call stay on the field there. Odigizua with the violent tackle there, and then this is his last throw before he came off the field, and you can see grabbing the right side of his back. You hate to see that from your senior quarterback, and now they're really working on him on the sideline, trying to cover him up.
Second down and 10. Flag is thrown. Thompson Robinson on the run, throws and completes the pass to Chase Cota. Well, wait for it. It's a 17-yard completion. Will this stay or will it be brought back?
Illegal motion, offense number 81, moving forward at the snap. 5-yard penalty, replay, second down.
That's against Caleb Wilson, and those are the penalties that will drive you nuts.
Yeah, those are just drive killers. You can't allow yourself. That's number 9 on the night. You have to be more disciplined and take advantage of your opportunity. That was a big play there, but not being on the ball there, not being set by a veteran tight end like Caleb Wilson, he has to know and understand his alignment there.
They just don't seem crisp in the way they're lining up at all night.
Second down and 15 now after that 5-yard penalty. just get the snap off, or do they? Nope. A false start.
False start. Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty, second down.
We saw a lot of this in the first quarter with UCLA. Just having trouble getting lined up, trouble going forward. Every time you take a step forward, you take 2 steps back. Very frustrating for this young offense.
Second down and 20. All the run from it. Up the middle to the 25. We'll pick up 2 yards. Jeff Allison with his 4th tackle of the night. Jeff Allison coming off a career-high 15 tackles last week in the loss at Minnesota. Had 126 tackles last year.
Very electric, elusive player. He can cover it. He runs to the ball at all times, and he's a very physical player.
On 3rd and 18, it's Allen, the speedster. And Allen could not get free to the 29.
Well, that's just what you were talking about, DeMarco. What a versatile player Jeff Allison is. And you see him make a play right up on the line of scrimmage in the center guard gap. This time you see him make a play on a much faster, smaller player in the open field. This guy really did earn that first team All-Mountain West last year. Heart and soul of this defense.
Stephen Flintoff to punt. Keyshawn Johnson had the muff the last time. Let's see if he tries for a fair catch this time. He already motions for it. And he does hang on to it. A 44-yard punt. Fresno State will take over, leading by 2 here in the 3rd quarter.
Susan wanted to turn the garage into a yoga studio, but her husband thought a home office would be more practical. It can be tough to get her chakras in line. Yeah, Susan's had to compromise a lot these days, but not when it comes to cutting the cord. Fubo gives her all the sports she wants, as well as all the shows her family loves. Don't compromise. Get all your favorite sports and TV shows. Go to FuboTV.com today.
Tonight, going out isn't in the playbook. Tonight gets sweet, spicy, and it's good. Grab Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. Your choice of 3 legendary flavors, 3 delicious dips, and 25 boneless wings. All for just $15.99, only at Wingstop.
Keep those shrimp coming. Endless Shrimp is back at Red Lobster with all the shrimp you want, any way you want them. Try delicious creations like new crunchy Fiesta Shrimp, tortilla chip crusted, then topped with a creamy blend of 3 cheeses and finished with pico de gallo. And there's new Sesame Ginger Shrimp, grilled and drizzled with savory soy ginger sauce and sprinkled with Asian seasoning. And don't forget the favorites you love, like garlic shrimp scampi. But Endless Shrimp won't last endlessly, so hurry in.
When bandits stole the lockbox from the Wells Fargo stagecoach, Agent Beekman was 1 step ahead of them because he hid his customers' gold in a different box. And the bandits, well, they got rocks. We protected your money then, and we're dedicated to helping protect it today. Like alerting you to certain card activity we find suspicious. If it's not your purchase, we'll help you resolve it. It's a new day at Wells Fargo, but it's a lot like our first day.
Why bother mastering something? Because when you want to create an entirely new feeling, the difference between excellence and mastery is all the difference in the world. Introducing the all-new Lexus ES, a product of mastery. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
College football doubleheader. It all starts next Saturday at 4 Eastern on Fox.
Vikings and Rams.
Colts, Pats.
Eagles, Giants.
Panthers, Steelers.
Packers, Seahawks.
Saints and Cowboys.
Man, these Thursday night games are good.
Marcus McMaryion is back out there at quarterback here for Fresno State, leading by 2, 9:45 to go. And as they open up this drive, I'm going to throw this question out to both you guys. We saw him being tended to when he went to the bench. If you're a defensive coordinator, do you go after him right now with dialed-up pressure?
If I'm Coach Azzanaro, I'm looking at that and I'm full alert as far as we have to send pressure. We have to continue to stay in his face and hit him and take him to the ground because he's banged up right now. We don't know what it is, but let's figure out and let's hit him.
McMaryion moving around in the pocket, goes down the field, incomplete, looking for Keyshawn Johnson.
And he didn't seem to have the same reaction after throwing the ball going to his right at the end of the last series. Here he is kind of uncorking it. They need McMarion bad to finish this football game. He is the absolute straw that stirs the drink, and he does look like he's wincing a little bit.
That grimace.
He didn't step into his throw, so that makes me believe there's something very serious here. But he's not stepping into his throw, so he's throwing errant balls right now.
On 2nd and 10. A nice catch is made by Keyshawn Johnson, staying on his feet, still on his feet. And finally they blow the whistle. Darnay Holmes couldn't pull him to the ground. That'll go for 23 yards.
What a battle.
Good throw here. You see every other receiver. This is a one-on-one. They want to get Keyshawn Johnson singled up. Holmes is a smaller receiver, but great back shoulder throw. Really good catch and just fighting until the whistle blown. But you have to get him down. You don't want him to get those extra yards if you're UCLA.
Now the handoff to Mims. Mims hits the hole, stays on his feet, down the sideline. There goes Mims towards the end zone. Let's see if he's out. He's going to be marked down at around the 1. Quentin Lake saves the touchdown. There is a flag back at the 34.
There's a violent hit from the tight end Jared Rice that really sprung the run on Darnay Holmes, and Mims came right in behind it. Just a quick pop of a play from Tedford's offense there.
That's what you want to see. Mims is a guy that can go the distance.
Offense, number 16. 10-yard penalty from the spot.
They called it on Rice.
Replay, first down.
Where's the hold? Let's take a look. Here he is, number 16. You're going to see him come pulling around. And he leads the play against Darnay Holmes. Where's the hold?
There's no hold. He's just throwing him out of the club, but that's a bad call by the referees.
That just negated a 49-yard run.
I can tell you, Coach Tedford, he's going to send this play in. He's going to.
They said he grabbed his foot there late, but
that right there.
Oh, that's.
I mean, he made a motion for the foot. It was a weak motion.
I don't like that call. As a running back, explosive run, I don't like that call.
You already ran him over. I mean, you ran him over.
He didn't have to do it, but if I'm Jordan Mims, I'm upset. Not at Rice. Rice had a great effort, blocked his and did his job. But that referee, that was a bad call. I mean, you had to have a close eye to see that one.
So instead of 1st and goal, Keyshawn Johnson goes up for that one to make the catch. Keyshawn Johnson able to bring it down for 24 against Elijah Gates.
Right now, they're just throwing the ball up. Keyshawn Johnson has the size of an NFL type of receiver, and they're just throwing it up to him. He's strong. He's physical at the point of attack, and just throw it up to me, Coach. I'll go get it for you.
6 catches, 74 yards for Keyshawn Johnson. Handoff to Mims. Takes it across the 20. Darius Pickett with the tackle.
You know, I'm not sure that Marcus McMarion isn't totally affected by his back and just throwing the ball differently. The last 2 balls he threw, 2 completions to Keyshawn Johnson, they have both lollipops up there.
I agree with you.
Courageous young man out there playing through pain.
2nd down and 8 from the 19. Leading by 2 are the Bulldogs of Fresno State. You can see UCLA was itching to get after McMarion there. McMarion looked over. Play clock down to 4. UCLA bringing pressure. He gets rid of it quickly to Johnson. Johnson able to juggle and hang on. And then gets tackled by Gates. It'll be a pickup of 3.
He uncorked it a little bit more that time.
It's like blood in the water. Coach Azzanero, he sees he's hurt, so he brought 0 blitz there. Usually don't see that in the tight red zone. That's a gutsy call by Coach Azzanero there, but he knows McMarion's hurt. He's trying to get the ball out of his hands quickly.
All right, yeah, that's a gutsy call. I'm going to put you under the pressure right now. 3rd and 5. What does he do?
I'm going back to Keyshawn Johnson. If I'm Fresno, but if I'm Coach Azzanero, I'm playing tighter coverage. They're nickel and diming him right now. They're throwing some fades, but McMarion's not getting the ball downfield.
Here is McMarion rolling out to his right, pressure coming. He gets rid of it, throws high. There is a flag as McMarion was thrown to the ground, and that's going to be a personal foul. Quentin Lake is the one who hit him late.
That rhyme. Good job, Justin. I didn't know you could rap.
We're in LA. I have to do it. West Side.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 37. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Quentin Lake's one of those young players that they love, and he has been all over the field tonight. Just a sophomore at a modern-day high school, and just comes in too late and too violently. You know that that is going to draw a flag in 2018. Lowers his head just a little bit, just enough.
To think that if you're UCLA, you're this close to forcing a field goal attempt. Instead, now it's 1st and goal from the 8 here for Fresno State. I'm just full of rhymes right now. Mims cuts it back. Mims gets thrown to the ground at the 1 by Metters, picks up 7. 2nd and goal from the 1 is coming up.
That's a huge run there in the tight red zone, getting that many yards.
And they're going hurry up. McMarion keeps it. McMarion diving to the end zone. Touchdown. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game for McMarion, a guy who is playing injured right now. This is why his teammates love him.
Just a heads-up play by McMarion. Finding that crease, finding that hole. It's not a true quarterback sneak like you see when you're going right behind the center, but he's trying to find his way. He's taking the ball, he's looking, where can I go, where can I go, and he finds a crease, and he puts his body in harm's way and gets it in for the end zone. Heads up play by McMarion right there.
They could have called holding that time on Jared Rice, but not the time before.
Uh-oh, what's going on here?
Looks like Chip Kelly's coaching Fresno.
Jorge Reyna, the backup quarterback, is in the shotgun right now. Not the kicker, but it's Jorge Reyna, number 10, who is at the 10. Josh Hoken. Reyna throws, and that is complete. The 2-point conversion is good to Gunnar Javernick.
Wow. That was an exceptional wrinkle there by this Fresno State offense.
You knew they were going to run it once they missed that PAT in the first half, but they didn't chase it.
A big hug for Javernick. The 2-point conversion is good for Fresno State. They take advantage of a late hit, and they lead by 10.
It's time to fuel your ambitions by taking charge of your student debt. At SoFi, we've helped over 250,000 people refinance their student loans, saving thousands of dollars. Now you can pay off your student loans faster and reach your goals sooner. See how much you can save in just 2 minutes at SoFi.com/save.
I forgot all about dinner.
Did someone say KFC is 4 ways to feed a family for only 20 bucks? Original recipe, extra crispy, boneless, and tenders. Silence, chicken lovers! It's finger-licking good.
Your hair is so soft. Did you use Head & Shoulders 2-in-1?
I did, Mom. Want to try it?
Yes.
It intensely moisturizes your hair and scalp and keeps you flake-free.
Manolo, look at my soft hair. I should be in the shot now, too. Try Head & Shoulders 2-in-1.
All season, fate waits for these moments. Because the only thing that matters is October. The MLB postseason, this fall on Fox, FS1, and the Fox Sports app.
My name is Jeff Sheldon, and I'm the founder of UgMonk. Before ShipStation, it was crazy. Like, it's great when you see, 100 orders come in, but then you realize I got 100 orders that I actually have to ship out. ShipStation streamlined that whole process. The order data, the weights of the items, everything is seamlessly put into ShipStation. So when we print the shipping label, everything's pretty much done. It's so much easier. So now we're ready, bring on the orders.
ShipStation, the #1 choice of online sellers. Go to shipstation.com/try and get 2 months free.
When you rent a car on Turo, you're renting from a real person. No shuttle rides, no waiting in line, and no wandering a car lot. This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
I don't want these northern boats coming down and giving us a run for our money.
This is what we wanted, baby. We can't let them boys eat us in our backyard.
Wicked Tuna Outer Banks. New episode tomorrow at 9 on National Geographic.
A lot of smiles for Gunnar Javernick as he was able to convert the 2-point conversion to make it a 10-point lead. Jorge Reyna, the backup quarterback, that trick play for Fresno State. Asa Fuller to kick off. Felton, he will not return. Again, a fair catch is made and sickled for, and let's go back to that 2-point play.
Just a brilliant play call by Coach Tedford here. You see Javernick, he stays behind the line of scrimmage. That's an exceptional play by him, but just executing the play. But you see the focus on the running back and Javernick. Unbelievable. That's a wrinkle I've never seen before. I'm sure a lot of NFL coaches are looking at that play. They're going to steal that play on
Especially
Sundays.
with a new extra point that was implemented a couple years ago, pushing it back. Yeah. 10-point lead, under 6.5 to play here in the third quarter. DTR will tuck it and run with it. Flags are everywhere. It's like the Oprah show.
You get a flag.
You get a flag. You get a flag. Everyone gets a flag.
I saw that one coming, Justin. It really does seem like UCLA just has a really hard time.
I think that's on the secondary holding. Could be on the secondary. There's a lot of flags, though.
Robinson just saw it right away and tucked the ball. There you go. Got
number 23. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run will result in a first down.
They got Juju Hughes with the hold. This is more positive.
He may have to go to Mr. Belding's office.
Yeah, he might.
This is what you need from Chip Kelly's offense. It's predicated on getting that first down and getting the offensive drive going. But
can they
huge
take
play.
advantage?
Yes, huge play right there. Huge play. If they can capitalize on that, run the ball, and maybe take a shot downfield with Theo Howard.
Pass is deflected up in the air, and this one is picked off. Jeff Allison, he's got it, still on his feet. And Allison is finally going to be brought down. Forward momentum will be marked down at the 49. So much for momentum. It was tipped initially by Michael Walker.
These are the type of plays you need on the road. You have to get yourself excited. There's not a lot of, well, there's a lot of Fresno State fans here, but you have to capitalize on opportunities. And there you have a huge turnover by Jeff Allison.
You're going to see the tip. Very good job by Michael Walker, timing it up, getting his hands up. Michael Alves, they just say, get the hands down. It's really hard to do it if you're an offensive lineman. Great communication between Mike Bell and Allison, knowing that they were on the same team. Good job by the Bulldogs turning it around again.
I think Mike Bell realized, I better give this to Allison.
Yeah.
The handoff on first down is to Jordan Mims for 2 yards.
McMarion's not even, he's not looking to run the ball on those read options.
Fresno State got off to a phenomenal start with takeaways. They had 7 in their opener against Idaho. They've got 10 now. First in FBS. 2nd and 8. McMarion with the pressure coming, dumps it off to Mims. Mims gets free down the sideline. Here goes Mims again, tackled inside the 5. Darius Pickett able to chase him down, but a 45-yard play.
Mims right back with the explosive play. Good setup, swing screen to the right. There's no one there. Good job by the big fellas, just getting in front of a defensive player. And Mims, good hands, way to go downfield and make a big play. But just a swing screen, another exceptional call by Coach Tedford, getting in the right look and making an explosive play for this Fresno State offense. 1st and goal now from the 4 for the Bulldogs.
Trying to break this one open. Mims up the middle. Will get back to the line of scrimmage. Rick Wade is there first to make contact. Second and goal coming up.
DeMarco was just talking about just getting in the way. You know, sometimes those big guys get out into the screen, and you see Cyrus Tuateli here, the big tackle. Watch him just get in the way of the little cornerback. Darnay Holmes, I mean, you don't have to do much just because he doesn't want to take him on. So Darnay Holmes just runs around the block, and Mims is very, very savvy to get right underneath that guy and find his way toward the end zone.
Second and goal here for Fresno State. The jet sweep, the handoff is to O'Neal, and O'Neal is going to be down inside the 1.
Quarterback sneak.
O'Neal.
Look for the quarterback sneak once again. Get on the ball. Let's see if he can find another hole.
They're going hurry up.
You know his back's hurt.
McMarion already has 2 scores, running it in from by himself. He keeps it. McMarion finds that hole. Gets in for the touchdown. DeMarco Murray all over that one.
McMarion does a great job here. He makes believe that he's going hard outside. He uses speed, but he cuts right up underneath. You can see here McMarion finding the hole. He's going fast. Boom. Let me cut it up the field. Pickett was a little hard up the field, but McMarion heads up play, getting the defense stretched and cutting it up inside to get the touchdown there. They are rolling right now.
Asa Fuller now on for the extra point. It is good. So all of a sudden, it looked like Fresno State's offense had stalled, like UCLA's defense had figured something out. Well, now they've opened this one up 31-14. Families affected by Hurricane Florence urgently need support. Help the American Red Cross provide meals and shelter to these families. Donate today by going to redcross.org or text Florence to 90999 to give $10 to American Red Cross Hurricane Relief. People in North Carolina, South Carolina need your help. .343 to go here in this third quarter. And Fresno State playing like they did in the opening quarter. Asa Fuller will kick off. Demetric Felton back deep. He's been making a lot of fair catches, hasn't wanted to return one. And this is going to give UCLA better field position.
Kicking team. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. First down, UCLA.
Time for a game break. Here's Greg Wolf.
Justin, thanks. We go back to Tucson. Kevin Sumlin closing in on his first win as Arizona head coach. Khalil Tate, little Tim Tebow-like on that pass to Cedric Peterson, his 3rd touchdown for Tate. Wildcats lead Southern Utah 31-17, third quarter. Justin, DeMarco Petros, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Greg. So Kevin Sumlin looks like he might get his first win. Chip Kelly's looking for his first win as the Bruins head coach. Thompson Robinson over the middle to Theo Howard, able to pick it out of the crowd, and Theo Howard is across midfield for 18 yards. Michael Walker comes back to chase him down. How about Michael Walker?
Well, he's been all over the field, but it just seems like whenever they can get Theo Howard involved, good things happen for this UCLA offense.
He's their playmaker. Right now, he's the best player on offense, so they have to find ways to get him the ball and let him do his things.
Thompson Robinson pumping, and now he'll throw this one away.
Seems like he's making quicker decisions as the game goes on and on.
On that one play, it looked like he had not happy feet, but almost nervous feet.
Yeah, well,
what's the difference?
when you've gave up 11 sacks in 2 games, you may get a little happy feet in there. So this offensive line, they have to continue to allow pressure, but he has to stay in the pocket and find the open guy.
On 2nd and 10, the handoff is to Allen. And Allen will get maybe a yard. First, coming up on 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
Trying to get some pace going for UCLA on a big third down.
Thompson Robinson on 3rd and 8. Scrambling, throwing, and that pass is hauled in by Diamond Lee, who took a shot by Tank Kelly. Whew. They got 4, and I believe they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Strong catch here. You see Dorian Thompson-Robinson finding his way, going through his progression, and then huge catch by Lee there. I mean, taking a big shot and being able to haul that catch in and deliver it. Good job by that offense there. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Going for it on 4th and 4. And the pass is caught by Kyle Phillips, another true freshman, and they convert on 4th down. They get 8 when they needed 4.
Starting to see Kyle Phillips a little bit more involved. Came into the game with 3 receptions. That's his 2nd tonight. We've seen the same from Chase Cota, another freshman. Young guys trying to grow up out here in an adverse situation.
Handoff is to Allen. Kashmir Allen, who can fly, was the first verbal commitment.
Speedster, he runs a lot of these jet sweeps. They're trying to get him out in space so he can get those explosive plays. That's what Chip Kelly needs. He needs speed inside and outside. And Allen, he's the guy that's going to give Chip Kelly a lot of speed when he gets the ball in his hands.
2nd down and 3. Thompson-Robinson going through his progression. That one is batted up in the air, picked off again by Jeff Allison. Allison gets tripped up at the 45 by Kyle Phillips. But just when it looks like UCLA has some momentum, another batted ball, and the 2nd interception of the game by the junior Jeff Allison.
Those are the type of plays that win you football games here. You see he has plenty of time, and he throws the ball behind himself, and then heads-up play by Kelly. Even bigger heads-up play by Allison. He's a guy that he's always around the ball, tackling. He's going to tackle you fast, hard, and strong, and he knows how to catch, apparently. Middle linebacker, I didn't see that a lot, but ouch.
He must have run the ball in high school. You see the frustration from DTR there. Heck of a play by Tank Kelly, really driving on that route and causing the ball to pop up.
False start will be called here against Fresno State.
False start. Offense, number 89. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
Let me ask this question. That throw by DTR, it wasn't completely across the field, but it was across the field. Is that one of those balls as a freshman he'll learn not to throw?
He had an open man. I mean, he really did. It was an exceptional play by Tank Kelly, who just recognized the route and just drove hard on the ball. I would say he made the right throw. It was really just the defender that made an exceptional play.
Yeah, he was late with the ball. He was open for a while, but he was late getting back to that read.
McMarion gets hit as he releases it, and his wide receiver Jordan is able to bring it down. Jameer Jordan against Darnay Holmes, and it's the man wearing the red one who brings it down for 38.
Number 1. You see McMarion, he's not being able to step into that throw, so his receivers are having to come back and get the ball, but heads-up play by Jordan there. And McMarion taking a hit, and I'm sure that's aggravating that back a little bit, but he was able to get the throw off, and Jordan with a heads-up play going up, climbing the ladder, and receiving that ball.
1st and 10 now for Fresno State from the 22. Hoken up to the 19, will get 3.
A lot of different guys running the ball. I think it's 5 different guys with carries tonight for Fresno State. Lots of different receivers touching the football. Everybody using their body. That's 8 different guys that have made catches. 9 now. And just that last throw from McMarion, even though his back is hurting him, Jameer Jordan using his body to get between him and the defender. I mean, these guys are savvy.
2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground with Hoken. And that will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. A 3rd quarter that opened well for UCLA. It finished well for Fresno State. They go to the 4th, leading 31-14.
Tomorrow, Kirk Cousins looks to take the Vikings to the promised land. But Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are set to make a statement in this divisional showdown.
Getting Green Bay right back in this game.
It all begins with Fox NFL Kickoff. Then Vikings, Packers, tomorrow on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
The challenges facing the country never stop. So neither does the U.S. Army. We train, adapt, and get smarter. Every soldier, every unit, every day. Not to keep up with change, but to drive it. Nobody knows what problems tomorrow will bring, but we do know who will solve them.
The demands are greater. The expectations higher. The jobs tougher. The world moves faster. So we made your truck even more capable with legendary Hemi power. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
During Ram Power Days, get an average $10,433 in total values on select all-new 2019 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
I am the DQ $4 burger in Blizzard. I'm a mini Blizzard and a burger for just $4. Holy cheeseburgers, it comes with a Blizzard, is what people will say. Because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
What if numbers tell only half the story? At T. Rowe Price, hundreds of our experts go beyond the numbers to examine investment opportunities firsthand. Like a biotech firm that engineers a patient's own cells to fight cancer. This is strategic investing. Because your investments deserve the full story. T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
I hear they only use high-quality ingredients here.
You sandwiches seem to love my new mayonnaise.
It's amazing.
Sandwiches can't resist the great taste of Heinz. Introducing deliciously creamy Heinz Real Mayonnaise.
It's football season, and the dynamic forces are at work. Every team embracing the change that will lead them to the Pac-12 football championship game. It's the Pac-12 North versus the Pac-12 South, and an all-out leave-it-on-the-field contest, making way on the big stage for the College Football Playoff National Championship. The Pac-12 Football Championship game at Levi's Stadium, Friday, November 30th. Get your tickets now. Go to pac-12.com/tickets.
FS1 college football here at the Rose Bowl. Score by quarter. The odd quarters are treating Fresno State very well. They have scored 28 of their 31 points in the odd quarters. They lead 31-14 over UCLA. And they've got 3rd and 6 from UCLA's 18. Jordan Mims back in at tailback.
There's
Marcus
tight end, Rice.
He's playing with that injured back right now, but still doing the job. Dumping it off to Mims. Mims makes the move, and Mims with that move. It looks like he is going to have enough for the first down. Let's see if we get the official word. There it is. He's got the first down.
Kind of a Chip Kelly play, all the action on the left side, and you come back to the screen with the right. Tedford knows his stuff.
Jeff Tedford, last year's Mountain West Conference Coach of the Year. Took over a team that won 1 game. In 2016, they went 1-11. Last year, 10-4, 7-1. In conference play, they won the Mountain West Division. They lost to Boise State in the title game. Hand handoff to Mims, lowering that shoulder against Darnay Holmes. As he takes it to the 5, picks up 7.
Strong run there by Mims. Way to finish the run, falling forward and delivering a blow to Darnay Holmes. You see here just a counterplay with 2 pullers coming in. Staying tight to that puller is key in finishing the run right there on Darnay Holmes. Excellent job, excellent physicality. That's what you want. It's more of a physical team versus a finesse team. You see Fresno State, power team, they can throw it too, but this UCLA spread kind of, you know, let's air it out a little bit, and you see who's winning right now.
117 total yards for Mims in the game, 66 rushing, 55 receiving. It's on the ground for Mims again, and Mims is down to the 2.
You can see the Bulldogs now really sensing that this UCLA defense is softening up. They've been out on the field a really long time, taking all the shots they can from the Bulldogs, but now they're starting to be able to run the ball well, and UCLA slowing down up front. That's Otito Ogbonia. Made some good plays earlier in the game. Coming out, another young guy, freshman out of Houston, Texas.
UCLA entered this game having already played 12 true freshmen this year. Chip Kelly told us he could envision himself playing 15 to 20 true freshmen throughout this season.
It's a young team, and that's why you see so many penalties and turnovers, but it's all about executing and being on the same page. Right now, they're just young.
1st and goal from the 2. Mims. No, it's kept by McMarion again. Another rushing touchdown for Marcus McMarion, his 3rd of the night.
McMarion has some good mobility. He reads these options. He reads them so well. He's able to put the ball in there heavy, 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 and then the last second pull out. He's reading that defensive end, and you see here, just a jet sweep. And, I mean, just a great block by the tight end as well, coming back. But McMarion, he has such a vision, such an eye on read option. He makes the correct read 99% of the time.
The extra point for Fuller is good. 22 unanswered, scored by Fresno State. These 7 set up by the 2nd interception of the game for the middle linebacker, Jeff Allison. What a great read by McMarion, his 3rd rushing touchdown. 38-14 Fresno State.
Ever notice that the farther away you go, the closer together you feel? Memories built to last in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe.
We have got a problem. A few problems, actually.
We've got aging roadways,
aging power grids,
aging everything.
We also have the age-old problem of bias in the workplace.
Really? Never heard of it.
The question is, who's going to fix all of this? An actor? Probably not. But you know who can solve it? Business. Because solving big problems is what business does best. So let's take on the wage gap, the opportunity gap, the achievement gap. Whatever the problem, business can help. And I know who can help them do it.
I'm Ken Jacobus. I'm the owner of Good Start Packaging. We distribute environmentally friendly packaging for restaurants. And we've grown substantially, so I switched to the Spark Cash Card from Capital One. I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. And last year, I earned $36,000 in cash back. That's right, $36,000, which I used to offer health insurance to my employees. My unlimited 2% cash back is more than just a perk. It's our health care. Can I say it? What's in your wallet?
Yeah! Here I am, baby. Back again. With a brand new thing. Cool stuff, baby. Oh, you're looking good.
Insurance that won't replace the full value of your new car? You're better off throwing your money right into the harbor. Gonna regret that.
With Liberty Mutual New Car Replacement, we'll replace the full value of your car.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
The new Fox Sports app, now with live streaming. Download it from the App Store today.
New kid Scott Frost in Nebraska, trying to knock out Harbaugh in Michigan.
Next Saturday, 11:30 Eastern, live on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
I'm Colin Cowherd. Join me Monday on The Herd as we break down everything from a full weekend of college football and the NFL. Don't miss it. The Herd weekdays noon Eastern on FS1.
We never miss it. The Herd. I'll tell you what's going on right now is Fresno State is owning UCLA, leading 38-14. They keep this kick on the ground. It'll be scooped up by Felton. Felton gets tackled as he crosses the 26-yard line. Chip Kelly, in his time as the head coach at Oregon, with the Eagles, with the Niners, has never started his career 0-3. He's in danger of doing that tonight.
You know, we talk a lot about who's here, my guy, your guy, when a new coach takes over. But the truth is, the cupboard was not bare for Jim Mora. Rick Neuheisel left some really great players for Mora to win with. And Mora didn't really leave this cupboard full for Chip Kelly. There's a lot of young people playing, and Chip Kelly says there's a reason for that.
Hand off to Irby. Martell Irby, one of those true freshmen. He gets 4 yards on first down. So, okay, obviously people around Los Angeles and the UCLA fans, people across college football will see if this score holds true. That UCLA under Chip Kelly is 0-3, and they're going to say, what's going on with Chip Kelly? Thompson Robinson fires a missile, and that ball is caught, then fumbled by Chase Cota. And it's recovered by Fresno State.
And that's another freshman out there learning to secure the ball after you catch it, and then you have to really protect the football. That's Chase Cota, the best player out of Oregon, the biggest recruit. Big get for Chip right when he came in. Makes a nice play, but you don't get hit violently like that in Oregon when you make a catch in high school. It happens here at the Rose Bowl. Jaron Bryant with a great hit to dislodge that ball.
And Mike Bell recovered the fumble. And so my question to you guys as that play was developing is there going to be an overreaction by the national media, by the fans here? At what point do you say you got to be patient if you're UCLA with Chip Kelly, or is everyone going to be like, what, did Chip lose his magic touch?
It's only a matter of time before this offense and this team catches fire. You have to give Chip some time and allow him to get his recruits in. And like we've said all night, it's such a young team, the 4th youngest team in college ball. So he's playing a lot of true freshmen, not redshirt freshmen, not sophomore, but true freshmen. And in order to play on this offense, you have to be exceptionally smart. Now, I mean, a lot of players move around in different positions, but Chip is a smart, innovative guy, and he'll find a way to get the recruits and recruit Los Angeles very hard, recruit the state of California extremely hard, and he'll get the right players. But he's a great coach, and he'll get this team going.
They will find the buy-in, and they will have it click in. I just don't know when that's going to happen. Personally, I thought it would happen a lot sooner this year under Chip Kelly than it has, and I think he expected that. I don't think a lot of people around did.
Hokit on the carry. He gets a yard. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Impressive day for this Fresno State team, both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. Last week they only gave up 1 explosive play. Today they've been handling their own. They've been playing complementary football. Coach Tedford has drawn up a lot of great wrinkles for this offense to get this UCLA defense off their game and get them looking where their eyes shouldn't be, and then they capitalize. So it's been a really solid night, good night for this Fresno team, coming off a loss, which they should have potentially won.
3rd and 6. McMarion on the play action. Keyshawn Johnson diving forward across midfield with another first down.
Keyshawn Johnson still out there making plays for his quarterback, and I think that's a great point you make, Marco. They got their heart broken in Minnesota. They came on late in the 4th quarter only to have an unbelievable play by Winfield to end the game. And you could have gone into the doghouse if you were Fresno and say, woe is me, we're still on the road, we got to play this UCLA team. They came in as poised and ready to go, ready to execute, as I can remember a Jeff Tedford team looking.
First and 10 in UCLA territory again are the Bulldogs. Okay. They'll get a couple of yards. So that heartbreaking loss last week at Minnesota, this was it. That guy who just ran the ball, Hokett, he tried delivering the pass, and it turns out to be picked off, and what a play in the end zone.
Antoine Winfield Jr., best player on that Minnesota team, probably the shortest guy on the field against the tallest guy on the field. Just makes an unbelievable play. But football's not about being perfect. Football's about overcoming adversity. And you saw that Fresno State was able to do that. UCLA is still battling within this season to find their identity.
False start, offense number 51. 5-yard penalty, second down.
But let's not take this Fresno State team for granted.
No.
I mean, I don't think any of us three did. I think we all knew this was a legitimate team. This would be a real fight for UCLA. But I think a lot of people out there just see the name Fresno State and they see the name UCLA and they think it's at home, it's at the Rose Bowl, it's going to be a win for Chip Kelly.
Troy State Trojans. You know, they beat LSU last year and everybody was shocked that they went to Nebraska and won today. I mean, they know what they're doing in these stadiums.
O'Neal up the middle.
You can.
This Fresno State team, we talked about it. Jeff Tedford took over that team that went 1-11 in 2016, 10-4 last year. The second team ever to win 10 games the year after losing 10 or more games. And I mean, he's just kind of picked up where he left off. He returns all these guys. Last week, they deal with adversity, and even Kalen DeBoer, the offensive coordinator, said in that third quarter, you know, we're a team that usually strikes early. First quarter, we score. As O'Neal keeps it on the ground and gets the first down. And he said, we couldn't score in that first half. In third quarter, he and Marcus McMarion came together, and they had this almost like coming to, and he said that could be a turning point for us this season. The way they came out in this first quarter this week, and then third quarter, I mean, that's what you want to see if you're Fresno State.
They don't call him a quarterback guru for anything. You know, he's had a lot of great quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers, Trent Dilfer, just to mention a couple. But now you have McMarion, a senior, savvy vet who can lead this offense the right way. He doesn't make mistakes. That's the big. He doesn't throw the ball in cloudy situations, and he puts the team in the right calls in the right situations. But he's been well. These two, I mean, Tedford played quarterback here at Fresno State, so he knows what he's doing. He knows how to pick the brains of these quarterbacks and allow them to manage the game, but in a safe way, and get this offense going. They've done a great job all night.
You mentioned some of those quarterbacks that Jeff Tedford has coached. Petros, I mean, look at the list right here.
Well, you have to remember both these guys became famous as coordinators at Oregon. Chip Kelly and Jeff Tedford. Dilfer he had as a coordinator at Fresno. Akili he had as a coordinator at Oregon. Joey coordinator, and then he was a head coach for Kyle Bowler. And he's the guy that dug Aaron Rodgers at a Butte Junior College, and no one will ever forget it.
Discount double check.
It's Mims on the carry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of people don't know how Jeff Tedford came across Aaron Rodgers. He was not recruiting him, didn't know him from Adam. He went to look at Butte at a JC at a guy named Jared Cross, a tight end, and the quarterback throwing the ball to Jared Cross for the workout happened to be Aaron Rodgers, and Tedford called the coach over and said, hey, what's up with this guy? The rest is history. Otherwise, he might not have played college football. It's hard to say.
So you mean it's kind of like Major League? Who's this freaking guy?
Willie Mays Hayes.
Third down and 8 here for Fresno State. It's Mims on the ground again, and on 3rd and 8, able to keep it on the ground and get the first down.
They've they've done a terrific job all night on third down situations as opposed to UCLA. I think that's the glaring factor when you look at these games. Turnovers in third down situations. Here you see just a read option, and this offensive line, they're dominating right now in the second half.
To that point, they're 10 of 17 on third downs. UCLA 1 of 9 on third downs tonight.
That is, I mean, you think about coaching. You talk to a coach, third down situation key. To beat 10 of 17, that's phenomenal. That's especially when you're playing on the road. Heads up job by Coach Teffer, putting together a great game plan and allowing his team to play fast.
Again, just keeping the ball on the ground, keep that clock rolling.
And the zone read has worked exceptionally well in this game for the Bulldogs because UCLA partially is so inexperienced at the linebacker position, and they're having a really hard time fitting against this run.
Well, that's kind of a surprise for me because you see it every day in practice. I mean, they run the same system. You see Dorian Thompson, Robinson, they run the read option. So you see it every single day in practice. For them not to have an answer, it's a little alarming, but I mean, they've done it out of the pistol. They've done it out of the gun. They've done it in weird ways, but they're making exceptional plays, and McMarion's making the correct reads.
Okay. 6-yard pickup.
You know, the mark of a mature football team or a veteran-laden football team, which is what we're seeing here, especially with Fresno State's offense and their back 7 guys, is the ability to grind out the clock, the ability to take the will away from your opponent. And just like DeMarco said, this is a physical team, and they're facing a finesse team, and that's not an indictment on anybody. That's just the truth of this situation. And you look at the play selection on the drive, Fresno knows how to hunker down, not be pretty, and finish a football game, and that's what's happening here.
And I love how you see that play clock get down to under 5 each and every time, each and every snap. It's Hokut again. He'll get stuffed here. 4th down coming up. But they're fine with that. You're under 4 to play. You're leading 38-14 on the road.
Oh, playing football with braces is hard. Look at Hokut. God bless that young man. That's a lot of cuts on the lips.
If he were in the NFL, he'd have Invisalign.
He'd have Invisalign, yeah.
At Fresno, they just slapped the metal braces on you. He does a lot of good things for this offense as well. Good to see him bounce back from throwing that pick last week.
4th and 4.
Wow, they're going for it.
Hokut cannot bounce outside, gets tackled by Elijah Gates. And that'll be a turnover on down. So UCLA will take over, but 3:07 to go here at the Rose Bowl with Fresno State leading 38-14.
UFC Fight Night, next Saturday at 10:30 Eastern on FS1.
What average work pants move like? What Duluth Flex Fire Hose work pants move like? Duluth Flex Fire Hose work pants. Stick it to stiff. Only at DuluthTrading.com.
You didn't get a truck to do family photo stuff, so get some Firestone tires and go do truck stuff, off-the-grid stuff. Take it for a spin stuff. Become one with nature stuff. Firestone Destination LE2. Built for maximum wet traction and 60,000 miles of truck stuff. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Serious in the all-new Toyota Avalon. Toyota, let's go places.
This is the face of a man watching college football on an 82-inch Samsung QLED TV. He's not watching his team. He doesn't even have a team. He's more of a golf guy. And yet, here we are. Captivating color, gripping 4K. The massive 82-inch Samsung QLED TV. You can't look away.
We've got two huge Big Ten games next weekend here on FS1, starting Friday night, where we will be as number 11 Penn State takes on Illinois at 9 Eastern. The next Saturday morning, Nebraska battles number 19 Michigan at the Big House, all on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. UCLA takes over at the 22. Dorian Thompson-Robinson completes the pass to his running back Martell Irby for 3. As we take a look at the AP top 10. Alabama was able to handle Ole Miss, I guess, easily.
Oklahoma with a huge win. That's a tough environment to go down in Iowa State.
Oh, yeah. Avenging the loss from last year. Thompson-Robinson to the sideline, incomplete. Michael Ezeki did not get a foot in bounds. Another true freshman.
And look at this guy, Ezeki. He had a touchdown catch last week, and there's guys like this hiding in the weeds on Chip's team. Freshman, 6'5", 215 pounds out of Rancho Cucamonga, California. He's going to be great, but right now he's just a young pup out there trying to figure out how to line up.
And you wonder, how does someone who is 6'5", 215 hide in the weeds? 3rd and 7. That's through the hands of Caleb Wilson.
Surprising, Caleb Wilson hasn't had his name called a lot tonight. I mean, he's one of the top receiving threats for this team. He and Theo Howard. I mean, it's been a very slow day for Caleb Wilson. I remember when he was a kid. I mean, I was at University of Oklahoma. His dad was a coach, defensive end coach, and now he's the defensive line coach for the Eagles. Congrats on the Super Bowl. But he was a little guy. Now he's a big guy. I saw him earlier, and I was a little afraid to get near him. I won't lie.
Were you mean to him when he was young?
Maybe. He wanted the picture. He wanted the picture a couple times, and I always said no. I was tired. I was tired.
Well, guess what? Payback could be tough sometimes. Fresno State on the road here at the Rose Bowl, feeling good about themselves against UCLA, leading 38-14 with 2:25 to go.
Tonight, the binge beckons. Oh yeah, still watching. Grab Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. Your choice of 3 legendary flavors, 3 delicious dips, and 25 boneless wings. All for just $15.99. Only at Wingstop.
Your hair is so soft. Did you use Head & Shoulders 2-in-1?
I did, Mom. Want to try it?
Yes.
It intensely moisturizes your hair and scalp and keeps you flake-free.
Manolo, look at my soft hair. I should be in the shot now, too. Try Head & Shoulders 2-in-1.
Keep those shrimp coming. Endless Shrimp is back at Red Lobster with all the shrimp you want, any way you want them. Try delicious creations like new crunchy Fiesta Shrimp, tortilla chip crusted, then topped with a creamy blend of 3 cheeses and finished with pico de gallo. And there's new Sesame Ginger Shrimp, grilled and drizzled with savory soy ginger sauce and sprinkled with Asian seasoning. And don't forget the favorites you love, like garlic shrimp scampi. But Endless Shrimp won't last endlessly, so hurry in.
Major League Baseball on Fox. Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies against Freddie Freeman and the Braves. And the Giants take on the Cardinals. Next Saturday at 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific on Fox. And watch anywhere on the Fox Sports app.
At touchofmodern.com, things you'd never think possible are totally attainable. The shoes are handmade, the furniture glows, the drones fly themselves. And that's just the beginning. Our relentless pursuit of the highest quality in watches, fashion, tech, and home are available all in one place. touchofmodern.com. We bring something new and unexpected to your life every day. So go to touchofmodern.com and be the first to discover all the novel and noteworthy items the world has to offer.
When you rent a car on Turo, you're renting from a real person. No shuttle rides, no waiting in line, and no wandering a car lot. This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
If you get FX, you get FX Now free. With
With FX Now, the biggest movies are at your command.
All right, let's get to work.
Download FX Now. It's free.
Marcus McMaryion makes his way back onto the field. His team leading 38-14. He's 22 of 33, 269, a touchdown in the air. He's got 3 on the ground. He has done the job here tonight, and he's playing through an injury.
He's been phenomenal from start to finish. Mentally, going through the injuries, the back injury or whatever, we don't know exactly what it is, but having the mental toughness to continue to lead this team and put your body out there, that's why he's the captain of this team.
A lot of highlights tonight for Marcus McMaryion. Most of them on the goal line, making really good decisions in the sneak game. They used that tight end pop pass a couple times, caught UCLA off guard with Kyle Rittering. This is where we really started to see his back act up, and he's been holding that right side all game, but it hasn't stopped him from finding those soft spots in the quarterback sneak, making the right reads in the zone read, and basically leading this offense to a great victory.
Got to give a lot of credit to this offensive line as well, keeping them clean for the most part of the day, allow him to get through his progressions, and it's been a phenomenal job by this offense and this defense, entire unit.
Savion Johnson gets his first carry of the night, and he gets 6. Our producer tonight is Kevin Patterson, director Renardo Lowe. Our technical producer is Mark Alsmeyer, our associate director Caden Pfeiffer. The broadcast associates Daniel Radoff and Matt Gossip. Our statistician up here in the booth, Scott Lightman, and our spotter here in the booth is Ken Trevor. At the Rose Bowl, Pac-12 After Dark, UCLA is going to fall to 0-3 for the first time since 1971. Think about that. UCLA has a bye week next week. Then they're at Colorado on a Friday night here on FS1.
Well, they need this bye just to watch film and get some things corrected. But I'm sure Chip Kelly's going to look at each player, look at what they've done in the first 2 games, the first 3 games, and he's going to find his playmaker. We saw Theo Howard get going early and often, but this is going to be a much-needed bye week for this team. A little banged up, but it's going to be great for the coaches to observe what they've done the first 3 games and allow them to put together a great game plan moving forward.
Well, they got to evaluate. You know, they have to evaluate their players. In my opinion, they're playing way too many backs. They're playing way too many receivers, and they're going to get to the conference and still not really know who their playmakers are or have those guys identified. And the bye week will help to do that. But Chip was hoping this would translate, the play against Oklahoma would translate in this game, and it didn't.
Well, for Jeff Tedford and Fresno State, first win versus a Power 5 opponent since September 12th when they beat Colorado. For Tedford, it's his first win over Chip Kelly because he was winless when he was at Cal and Chip Kelly was at Oregon. But Jeff Tedford and the Fresno State Bulldogs came in here to the Rose Bowl, and they showed they were the better team here tonight. The veteran-laden team defeats UCLA 38-14. We'll be back with more from Pasadena right after this.
Ever wonder why the quarterback is often the best-looking guy on a team? Think about it. Who gets the ball in the playground in the 4th or 5th grade? The handsome kid. The girls think he's cute, the boys think he's cool, and this process begins.
You dropping off or picking up?
You know, the thing about dynasties, people say they don't like them, but they watch them.
Oh, wow. Look at you.